everyone, Miles J here, and welcome to Q&A number 30. Okay, I really can't keep counting this. Maybe I should do it like this. No. You know what? I'm just gonna stop counting and I'll do something else. I'll figure it out.
YouTube, Tumblr, Facebook, Kawaii Q&A, Miles J.
So Q&A is this little thing I do every other Thursday, sometimes if I feel like it, where I answer your stupid and or thought-provoking questions. Let's get started. Our first question comes from Krishna, and he asks, besides my bed, where is your #1 travel destination in the world? And M says, slick. I'd have to say I'm at a tie between two places, Japan and Korea. Reason being is that I am a fan of both cultures and their music, and if somebody asked me to go to either place with them, I would go. But if we could go to both, that would be really cool too. But I think the first place that I would really want to go is Korea, because I know of people who live in Korea. I watched Simon and Martina on YouTube and Chonon Mi Guk Saram, and they explain a lot of things about Korea and the culture and what to do there, what not to do there, and I feel like I know about more what to do in Korea than I do in Japan. I haven't really watched any videos about like the culture and the drinking habits and whatever in Japan, so I think I know more about Korea, so I feel like I could do better, or it would be the first place I would go, and then I would go to Japan. Ileana asks, I have a friend who is black and she basically hates her skin color and said that black people have the ugliest features out of every ethnicity. These are her own words. She says it's frustrating being black because society doesn't see black as being beautiful in any way. I disagree completely. She also hates being black because she thinks that black people can't pull off pastel goth or being kawaii. I'm coming to you because you're pretty damn kawaii. Please say something to her so I can show her and prove to her that she's wrong. I hate it when minorities wish they were white because their life would be better, especially black girls. Well, Ileana, I'd have to say that your friend's problem isn't that uncommon in women in the black community. The thing is that there is a stigma about being dark within the black community. Like you are less than because you are dark. But it is simply untrue that society as a whole believes that black people are ugly. Hundreds of millions of people know that black is beautiful. And not only that, but we have representation of beautiful black women playing dynamic roles on TV, such as Kerry Washington as Olivia Pope on Scandal, Laverne Cox as Sophia Bursette on Orange is the New Black, and Lupita Nyong'o as Patsy on 12 Years a Slave. And of course she's gonna think that society thinks she's ugly because she thinks she's ugly too. And as far as being pastel goth or kawaii goes, one thing that I've learned is that you will never ever look like that Asian girl or that white girl in the picture, whoever you're trying to, study off of and copy or whatever, use her look. You will never look like that person, ever. You will only look like yourself. And that is what you will have to come to terms with, is you will always look like you. Unless you change that, but even then, you will not look like this other person. You won't. So, the sooner that you accept that, the better. And the easier it will be for you to love yourself. Because that is what this is coming down to, is that you don't love yourself, but you need to learn how. And I would also recommend watching this really amazing documentary called Dark Girls. Have her watch that, because I think that would be good for her. And guess what? You don't need to look like them anyway, because you have your own unique, beautiful qualities. And whatever you bring to this pastel goth or kawaii style will be something that somebody else won't be able to bring to the table. I know how difficult it is to love yourself when everybody else is telling you that you are nothing and that you're worth nothing. But let me tell you something, the sooner that you say, I don't fucking care, I don't give a fuck what anybody says, the better. That is the point where you just couldn't care, and you start loving yourself more. You start to be more out there with whatever you're doing, and you start to try new things, and let me tell you, that is a beautiful thing in and of itself. So tell your homegirl that she needs to not give a fuck and start loving herself for who she is, which is a beautiful black woman, and tell her that she can do whatever style she wants, and it doesn't matter if white people can pull off this look or white people can pull off this look. If she wants to try that look for herself, regardless if other black people can pull it off or not, she should try it and she should do it and she should own it. And that's all I have to say. Hey Miles, how you doing? You change your hair so often and I know that means something different to everyone. I recently started wearing my hair in its natural state. How has it been for you in general, learning to style, love, and enjoy and care for your hair? You know, honey, it has been a long journey with my hair. It has been through so many nice styles and so many hideous styles, but today I finally did something that I really needed to do for a long time. I cut that shit all off. What game are you most excited for that was announced at E3? You know, I haven't really watched E3 because we don't have cable right now in this house. So, but I did see something about a new Tomb Raider game, which I am so pumped for. Like, another Square Enix Tomb Raider game. Like, the last one was so bomb and this one looks even bomber. Let's hope that they put guns in this game because I'm tired of her not. Have the convention people reached out to you about being on an LGBT panel? I really want to know if anything has happened with that. I forgot to answer this question yesterday. So, as far as the whole playlist thing in the LGBT panels, if you guys didn't know, I made a video a little while back. I'll put the link right here, and that's it in the description if you feel like you want to watch it, where I was talking about the LGBT panels and how there wasn't very much diversity in them, and I was like, hey, you know, who's diverse? You know, me. Like, I said that kind of jokingly, but at the same time I was like totally down if they wanted to invite me. And shortly after I posted that video, Playlist tweeted me, I think either that or sent me a message on Twitter, and they were like, hey, we'd love to chat about the future of Playlist with you. And I was like, oh my god, that really worked. And then after that, Hank Green invited me to the LGBT panel this year. So I'm gonna be on an LGBT panel here at VidCon. Whoop whoop, I'm going to VidCon, by the way, if y'all didn't know. And I'm gonna be on the LGBT panel. Like, how awesome is that? Just because, you know, I said there should be more diversity. So that should be a lesson to all of y'all. If you see something that ain't right, or if you want something to change, you need to speak up about it and let your voice be heard. So yeah, super excited about that, and I hope I get to see you guys, and I'll try to record a bit of the LGBT panel if everyone else isn't recording around me. So yeah. Alright, and that's it for Q&A with Miles J number 30. And I thank you for sending in all your questions, and I will get back to you, maybe, if I feel like it, next time we have a Q&A. So, thanks, okay, bye.
Q&A with Miles J.
Hold on, before you guys go, I just want to let you know that me and a whole bunch of other YouTube creators that I know and love and adore have been nominated for a Logo Trailblazer Award for the social creators on internets and stuff. Go and vote for your fave.